Maybe this... I've got the...
What? Supply.
What?
Dispatch. Initial. Postage being... Error. Postage package. Pop. 1 medium weight packages. Pigeon from medium.
I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps. I like how it's... I've got these gift vouchers from...
Get what? This. Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop. Oh, yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Bubble wrap. Who doesn't like that?
Pop. Ha. Pop. Oh, yeah. Error.
Is something wrong? Shall I leave you alone?
Pop. Oh, yeah.
Whatever you say. Oh well, now he's finally blown his last fuse, which was to be expected. I'd rather not disturb him. He looks so happy. Hey, the spare hatch of the replacement catch is padded with replacement cat's spare hatch padding mattresses. One for now and one for the road. Someone has pierced some holes into the sheets and put numbers on them. Whew, the mailbot must have been really bored. Someone has... Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he's hurting the foot. Ouch! Ouch! Yeah! What's this? Neither mic nor headphones. Oh, must I do everything myself? What's this? All that's missing is the headphones. Hey, stop it! Don't play with the divining rod! Shoo! I bet their message makes more sense than anything low-tech ever typed. The operator will thank me. If I Next, please! Next, please!
Next, please.
Hello,
Next,
Lottie.
Please. Next, please.
Hey, stop! Don't shoot! Hey, I don't end anything. Your parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
How cute. He's talking in his sleep.
Revenge!
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer. Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said. He has blatantly neglected his duty to... The bird is much better. Hey, Tony, I have a present for you.
Hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. But this parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Oh, that's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, there's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out! Oh. I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac?
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac!
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mind fumes again. Whew.
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here he is again. Let's talk later, okay? I don't want him to hang around here without supervision.
Poor Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the bird.
Rufus is a no good Nick.
Such a smart animal.
Tony's last therapist.
What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus stole Hennick's bird.
Cheap lies. I've got to go.
But
Tony's last therapist. Nope, Tony.
Rufus has cut the brake hose of Miss Kulik's wheelchair.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yes, Tony has thrown out my drum set, and I had just installed a paintball mode.
Rufus,
Yes?
please don't block the line. The operator is already stressed out.
But this is about my rights as an ex-boyfriend. Oh, man. I hate radio calls.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus, I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Sinkle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Next.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles
His
from the
nerve
tower.
balloons is frazzled.
Rufus, please!
His
Rufus's nose is reeled up the children's merry-go-round. Rufus's nose the antenna of Miss Single's tractor. Rufus breathed grass in the wheat silo.
I'd rather not.
Rufus abused the harvester.
Ready to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Cletus?
Chunk fly hazard in the northern quadrant, caused by a flock of stampeding...
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée, calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly, she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
Of course I'm on Deponia. And where are you? On the Organon Cruiser? Or Elysium?
That's none of your business.
Well, I need a few answers from you before we talk about your fiancé.
Answers depends on what you want to know.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here, and the people are less annoying, too.
Brilliant! Sounds like the perfect place for me. What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon Cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. Forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher spheres. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
Does your fiancé have a sister by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. It seems like your head isn't up to the task.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Nothing. Forget it. Okay. Let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion?
Yeah, but a purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you? No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Yes, that's what I thought, too. No reward is worth all this trouble.
Everyone has a price, so why don't you quote yours already? What do you want?
I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want a passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the Lower Ascension Station at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know. If,
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. Or didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, Then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the... up on the Lower Ascension Station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming! Hello?
Are you still Rufus?
Yes, it's me.
I thought you were already...
Money. A lot of money.
That's blackmail. Well, fair enough. How much do you want?
Well, I don't know. How much is a ticket to Elysium?
Don't make a fool of yourself, man. Elysium is not an amusement park.
I know that.
Listen, no money in the world can buy a ticket to Elysium.
Okay, well then there's no deal. Keep your dirty money.
I intend to, believe me.
Good.
Good.
Just one thing. What exactly is an amusement park? I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for gold.
What do you think I am, a fool? If you're trying to squeeze more money out of me, you better just say so. Well, what do you want?
First,
Answer. Depends on...
okay, where do you want me to bring your fiancé?
Do you Deponians stuff junk into your ears? We'll meet at the lecture tomorrow evening after... Did you...
Of course I'm not a...
I'm not...
No...
There, Peters.
Hello?
Are you...
Yes!
I thought...
You still...
But if you...
About...
I already told you. What else could you...
Maybe a kind of...
Oh, and how is that supposed... My word will have to suffice.
No...
Very... Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to...
Yeah, it's...
The emergency phone is for... Please don't. The operator is...
This technology...
Next.
Goal! I have to talk to her. But where's Goal? What the... Hey! What are you doing? Gizmo!
Look at you! Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus!
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever since that girl appeared, our community has been in turmoil. Arson, sabotage, disrespectful behavior toward the authorities.
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
Theft.
I'm innocent! Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am guilty of any crime at all, then that crime is love. Everything I did for Goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Who found the Elysian?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel, none other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Whimsical.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank, right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Yeah, really. Well done.
Shut up.
No great... There. Why you... As long as he's in police mode, I'm not going to be... Luckily, there's arson all the time in this jerkwater town. Oh, crap. I'm in here. Hey! Hello.
What is it?
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh, why in the world would I do that?
I have to save gold from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I'm innocent!
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a chance, I seize it. I determine my own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint. And if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. I promise to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're right. I'm pretty much perfect already. Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourself. I can tell you it's the third week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save gold.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I? I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
I give up.
Good.
For now. You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
Fire!
Nice try, boy. My fire detectors would tell me if there was a fire.
Medical emergency!
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. And now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
I'm hungry!
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to wait till then.
Nothing.
So why don't you just be quiet?
Hey, stop it! Don't play with the device. Shoot!
What? What was that sound? How the... Emergency! Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails. There's no turning back. I need to find gold before this Argus does. Is this acid? Ah! Ah! There's no turning before... Wenzel!
Rufus! What? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that. Tony? You?
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquests.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
And who the heck is Goal?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
In the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun. Oh, my...
Don't pretend. There's nothing in here you haven't already seen.
Yeah, true, but some things I like to repress. You used to have better... I mean, Wenzel...
I'm just taking a shower for crying out loud. What the heck is going on here anyway?
Let your new lover explain that to you. And put some clothes on next time someone comes to visit.
Why, that's...
I'm not looking at this misery any longer. I have to save Goal. You simply...
Well, Tony had asked if she could come round to try my water. I didn't want to have another woman lying around unconscious in the living room. It would have somehow spoiled the atmosphere.
Wow, I didn't know you were such a romantic. You monster! Throwing Goal into the garden like that, where she can rot in the rain?
Do you ever listen to what I say? I said she's in the basement, in the cupboard.
Well, yes, okay, I see. You used to have... I mean...
I'm just... What? What?
Goal!
Wardrobe too small. Just too small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up. Organ on.
But you're already inside.
No excuses. The strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
He hasn't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast. I have to barricade. Hey! Good. Uh-oh. What?
Imminent blast!
As it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain and plan. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Who's gonna care?
What a pain in the... Ooh, you really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Araba, floppa baba.
Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we anyway? Hey, that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go! Well, she seems to have coped okay. I probably shouldn't have parked her under a beehive when I took a break, though. This time, I'll get a one from which you don't all... Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here.
Finally, we've made it to the second act of our game, and Rufus and Goal are united on the exciting... Finally, well... Finally, we've made it to the second act of our game, and Rufus and Goal are united on the exciting way to the lower ascension station. If that is the sign of a healthy relationship, fortunately I can ask Goal right away. What did you feel during those moments of you two marching right into this adventure, being on the road, so to speak?
Actually, I don't remember this scene all too well. What I do remember are bruises, injuries. Oh, look, you can still see.
Yeah, that really shouldn't distract from the fact that your journey really welded you together.
Is that a crane? I think it's all coming back.
Well, and that's that. Rufus and Goal are on their way together. Alex, maybe you should just turn around. Yes, they're on their way, and we can look forward to a journey through perils and joy with a lot of adventures. Let's just see what happens.
That was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And Goal. Oh, what am I going to do with Goal now? Damn! The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of the canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection. You're not supposed to put things on the rear shelf if you're planning to break. Come on now. Nothing. Damn. No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared. This is beyond repair. This is beyond... Let's throw it... Well, I think... The unconscious and this... Oh, you don't have... That thing loads junk when it's here.
Oh, here I see an excellent screen. I still remember from my childhood days. That's because the screen cost me years and years of my life. Artists, scripters, all of us. Mainly because of the mind bike. You can clearly see right in this picture's middle. The mind bike could go into all kinds of directions. Had to appear larger in front and just goes far away and so on. We pondered back and forth, built a 3D model even, so we could animate it properly. But when we noticed just how incredibly many animations we need, he drives all the way through, he goes from the middle, from left, right, and all that from front, back, and the sides, and use the elevator to go up and down. Needless to say, you age more rapidly when your oxygen supply is cut off. That can easily happen, for instance, when you have to talk a lot to explain something like this. Also age rapidly when your windpipe is crushed by the hands of an angry mob of scripters and artists acting in unusual unison while they tell you, "Are you out of your mind, Pokey? Leave us alone with your freaking mind bike!" Yeah, I think that was totally worth it.
Something still... Oh yeah, of course. My interest. If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason. I'll save my All signals are on, so why am I... Whoa, who's that?
A rusty drain pipe, chewing gum, some floss. This will make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Tetanus-inducing rust. Oh, time I got out. The signalman seems to have set his last points. Hey, you. Oops. One thing's for certain. This is not the key to eternal life. That must be the fuse box for the signal. The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt could stop me. What naive dunces. It's real filthy. I can't make out anything. Where's Tony when you need her? All signals are on, so what? Wow, a Lux 4000. Who needs that much light when he hightails on rails through a tunnel at 200 and without brakes? Huh, an old geezer rummaging through the trash. Hey, I could ask him for directions. Just to check if he knows, of course. Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No, my name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but...
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all.
Huh?
I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine head, proper head, all the same to me. Visit Doc.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. They call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one. I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan...
spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment, but you're damn right.
So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, you look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher. Is it far to the lower ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific. Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend, yes. Steadies your hands and frees your mind. Lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good a disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
Oh, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
My girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just a piece of advice you need.
Really?
Yes. Keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Ah, thank you.
Is there anything else?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you say? Oh, crap, that's too late.
No. You can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2 years?
Yes. She could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
You seem to know your way around women.
Ha! You've said it. Why do you ask?
Do you think someone like me could get involved with a woman from Elysium?
Oh, Rufus, like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
A friend of mine knows this woman. He thinks that she's really got something.
But,
well, she's kind of engaged.
Oh my, Rufus. You sure know some weird people. Well, the situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. Makes sense, eh?
Can a misunderstood but extremely laid-back guy from the wrong side of the tracks compete against a rich Elysian?
Oh, dear. It's always the same old story. Love may give you wings, but a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binausial one. That's just how things are.
All right, what can I do to catch the attention of a woman who's already engaged?
Well, there's no recipe for that. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. It's that easy.
Ah, forget it. I know more about women than anyone else.
I see. So you're a ladies' man, too? Well, I hope I could help you anyway.
I have to get...
Be safe. Always use goggles. And visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again.
It's a bad idea to ride a mine because of... On the other hand, there are a lot of...
I was talking about 1 sip, not the whole bottle.
Did I tell you that I have herpes?
What the? So what's the big idea drinking from my bottle? I'm a doctor. Amongst other things, I can't afford any disfiguring infectious diseases. Who'd be willing to undergo brain surgery if I had one?
Yeah, who would?
Wipe the bottleneck clean at once and thoroughly.
Okie dokie.
Wipe the bottle...
Okie dokie. Boy, oh boy, it's dark in here. Luckily, I have mastered the high art of sonar orientation. I just have to listen to the sound waves reflecting from the walls, and phoop, I can see like a bat. Ooh! This is a wall, no doubt about it. Ha! Finally, some light. Huh? The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. I don't have any other explanation. Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere. A dead conductor? That's kind of ironic. Oh crap, it doesn't fit. Looks like I need a lever. If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason. Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
I have keep. When the mine bike doesn't start, for example.
You mean that rust bucket over there? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the engine dies.
It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the parallel shank. Oh, you know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be 2 different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck. I've just found one. Here you go.
Hey, great. This is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it, too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning, my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
Nothing that...
Very well. You wanted to
So, this is the screen where Rufus eventually meets Doc. Doc plays a very important part in the course of the story. I guess that's something I'm allowed to tell you right now.
Oh, come on. But
It does. After all, he's an experienced tinkerer and brain surgeon. I didn't mean in contrast to you, of course, but it's indisputable that he's helpful when it comes to power inverters. He's a valuable asset, isn't he?
Users? Yeah, what Pokey does here is it's sadly common practice. By that, I mean he confuses supporting actors with heroes. And it's nothing personal. I don't have a problem with it. I can take it. I mean, I am the star. I can be at the receiving end. In that regard, what you see here, it's got nothing to do with the person that I really am.
Receiving end, huh? Like receiving dog's poos or receiving items you gather from all over the place. And when I said help, I meant in a way like during the voice recordings. Remember when we offered to put the chair you're sitting on together first, and where you would go, I'm good, I can do that myself. And to be honest, it cost us quite some time, yeah?
Hey, first of all, that is a cheap shot. And, I don't appreciate you doing imitations of me and spilling all sorts of private matters to our users. That is just shitty, man. But, once more, for the fans, I don't mind. Sometimes you have to be on the receiving end. That's what happens when you're a star, That's something I keep telling myself. Even if you break into a comic book store by accident at night, that's exactly the time you've got to receive. And I stay true to my credo. Always. If I had planned to be in any case... Let's give it a try. Whoops. Oh, it's always the same with these ravioli inverters. I hope it's still functional. Where's it gone? Oh, there. And there. And there. And here's another part that looks the same. Damn. What's supposed to be a part of it and what isn't?
You probably know by now that I'm very fond of minigames. What few know, though, is that as someone who works in the field of language, I'm also a big fan of lingo. There are quite some hilarious word creations in the German language, or rather German lingo, especially technical terms like flansch or sprocket, and I enjoyed using some of them here.
You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps.
Yeah, this doesn't... Ha! I can build a power inverter in my sleep. Off into the inventory with it. I wonder if I can assemble a second one. Not bad, Rufus. You're a natural. I'll just assemble the third one real quick. There! I bet the doc couldn't have done it as brilliantly as me. What did Doc say?
Rufus! Oh, if you implant an inverter, that gadget's function will be inverted. But why am I telling you all this? You, Rufus, are the most brilliant handyman in the universe. Someone should name a planet after you.
Ah, good old Doc. What did Doc say?
If you... But what? Someone...
What did Doc say?
If you... But what? Someone...
And... Sit tight. Ha! I mean, of course it does. It's a piece of cake for a pro. Let's give it a try. Like a kitten with asthma. A cool, exploding asthma kitten. Off we go! Yippee! Whoa, a lever! Woohoo! Wow, what a ride! Wonder where I am. Hey, wait a second. This looks exactly like the starting point, only I'm facing the other direction. They must have arranged the tracks symmetrically, or I must have gone in a circle. I knew this would happen.
Clarion call for this screen and the upcoming puzzle, foreshadowed by the board over there. It's one of the most complex minigames I ever came up with. It was also tough to document and to check if there weren't any loopholes left. You probably won't notice all the effort that went into this, as most players tend to solve it via trial and error in the first 5 minutes. By the way, the Clarion wasn't necessarily for the minigame itself, even though it was great fun to design. It was to honor the fact that we finally, after years of tinkering, got rid of a freaking bug that was riding this minigame until this very version. You're now officially playing the game without that specific legendary bug. What a relief.
This says I haven't loaded enough trash to be able to switch the points. That doesn't matter, though. I can't take off with that goal anyway. This says that doesn't matter. I can't... Yep. I don't have any trouble with pasta recipes. A dirty old rag. Every respectable handyman has one of these. Locked. This drawer must be broken. Looky here! There really was a secret passage! I wonder where it leads. Top notch! All signals are on stop. As if that could slow me down. Yippee! Again, the lever! What? Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Whew. Obviously, I don't want to invert this. Not again. What? Oh, no. Phew. What? Not again. Break a thing from... I don't need... No. Real create... One... if people would trust me more, I wouldn't have to steal keys off them all the time. No. And once again, I'm one step closer to solving the mystery of the peculiar key.